What is Among Us? Among Us is a multiplayer social deduction game where players work together or, in some cases, against each other in a space themed setting. The game is played online or locally with 4 to 15 players. Most are crewmates, which are the good guys, and then you have the imposter, which would be the bad guys. The goal of the game depends on your role. The crewmate's goal is to win by either completing all of their tasks or fighting and ejecting the imposters. This is done through meetings. The crewmates need to work together, share suspicions, and survive long enough to finish their tasks. They share clues on who may be an impostor or who may be a crewmate, and then they vote based on their suspicions and, well, evidences on who may be an impostor, and if the majority votes on someone, they get ejected from the ship. Now, imposters also have their own objective, would be killing all the crewmates. How is this done? Well, this is by killing them individually until there's the same amount of crewmates as there are imposters. And their second objective, which they use to complete their main objective, will be sabotaging the systems. Uh, these imposters have to do fake tasks to convince the others that they are, well, a crewmate. And they also have vents to move quickly around the map. Now, an important part of the game are the meetings and voting system. Once a dead body is found, it can be reported, or it can also be a meeting can be initiated through the emergency button that can be found in the dining hall. The players discuss suspicions. They share information about each other. Wait, no, that's that.
How to win as an imposter in Among Us. Your job is to eliminate or mislead the crew until the imposter outnumber them or a sabotage win. That requires timing, deception, good use of sabotage, and coordination with your fellow imposter. Here is a practical order guide you can follow in each match. First, we got the pregame. You can agree with the host to set the kill cooldown from 20 to 30 seconds. Then you need to turn off the visual tasks in which confirm ejects off and on doesn't matter much, but visual task on helps crew lower common tasks so people are spread out. And finally, the mindset in which your best tool is appearing normal. Avoid to try hard behaviors that screams imposter. Second, we got the opening minutes. You need to act like all the players that are in the match. You need to pretend to do tasks, walk normally, and realize tasks in front of other players. You need to avoid also the early kills unless you know you're safe. Early kills often get you seen and voted. You need to observe last the player habits. Who checks the cams, who roams alone, who fixes sabotage quickly. Mark potential targets and alibi partners in your head. Third, using sabotage smartly. Lights, used to reduce vision so you can kill in crowded areas or escape cameras. Best for quick, opportunistic kills. Second, communications, or sabotage task. Split crew and limit information. Oxygen or reactor. It forces people to split and move across the map. It is excellent for isolating victims or forcing people away from a body. Fourth step, the kill itself. You need to check sidelines and make sure no one is approaching via vents or cams. Kill plus vent. Vent only if you know the scene is clear, or you can come back and be seen innocently. Never vent while someone is nearby. Kill and body handling. Only when you can convincingly place blame. Self-report is high risk but high reward if done well. And last but not least, cooldown management. Don't waste kills. Wait for safe, high impact moments, when someone will be missed long enough to avoid quickly alibi formation.
Number 5. Meetings. Give a simple alibi such as where you were, what task you were doing. Also, ask questions rather than making accusations. This throws suspicion of you and encourages others to feel silence with blame. If you got accused, deflect calmly. Improvise. Long defenses look suspicious. Number 6. Teamwork with another imposter. Coordinate double kills like when two crewmates are isolated. Also, timing is everything. One sabotages and the other kills. Use each other to have your alibi so it's more credible. And at last, number 7, end gameplay. When numbers are low, be more aggressive. Prevent tasks, push critical sabotages, and manipulate votes. If it's 2 imposters and 2 crewmates, kill quickly and sabotage to win by numbers. If there's only one imposter, create confusion, engineer a tie, or force a sabotage that can't be fixed in time. Thank you.
Good day, y'all. Today we are here to interview our professional Among Us player, Mashu Love. Woo! Okay, let me.
Hello.
So today we are here to ask you a couple of questions about the very popular game Among Us, and we would like for you to answer these questions so we can have a better understanding on how to play better, how to do better. So first question is, what is your go-to strategy whenever you're imposter?
Well, my go-to strategy always begins before a round because I always think about how I should act suspicious even when I'm a crewmate, so that when I become an imposter, people will not be suspicious of me.
All right. So it's like you plan ahead of the game, pretty much.
Yeah. Yes, I'm a bit of a tryhard.
All right. That's what makes you a professional now. So, so next question is, how do you decide when to kill versus when to hold back?
Well, I prefer to stick to one person who is most likely innocent, like everyone knows that that person is innocent. And then I wait for a specific moment when me and that person set apart so that I'm able to kill while at the same time keeping the suspicious away from me.
Mm. All right. So it's kind of like a way to kind of distract the other crewmates, pretty much.
Yeah, and it's very effective. I've done that like many times.
Good to know that. Good to know that. So the next question is, what's the most effective way to sabotage in your opinion, and why?
Obviously, lights off. It's so easy to kill when the lights are off because no one can see you and you can create a lot of confusion. And you can even attack other crewmates about them being the actual imposter.
Mm. Oh yeah, because in lights of like you can't like you don't. It's a very chaotic atmosphere, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, and imposters really thrive in the chaos. So yeah, I can see that definitely. And
Mhm.
final question is, how do you make your alibi sound convincing during the meetings?
Well, since I have already memorized all of the tasks, I usually speak like how I did that task, when, where, and how, so that others think and believe that I'm actually a crewmate. Like
Mm,
I'm put a lot of effort in everything I say.
yeah. Well, that's actually really, it can be really useful. Like it's probably the most useful part because taking the attention or like the suspicions away from you is how you win most of these games, right?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Well, that's pretty much it for the interview. Thank you, Machu Lover, for being with us today. Thank you for answering these questions. Do you have any final words that you would like to say to the audience?
Yeah, actually, thanks to you because this is a game I actually like to play a lot and it has a very good community. And I've always liked to meet people who also like this game, not just because it was very trendful, like in 2020. And I really like this interview, so I hope that it's helpful for people that would like to play this game.
All right, all right. Thank you, Lusmar, for helping us. And yeah, goodbye, y'all. See you in the next one.
Goodbye.